So, hello everyone, good morning. Thanks very much for raising your thumbs for me. It made me really motivated and to hurry up and complete the first videos and put them online. And I would like to dedicate this second intro to say a few words regarding at least the starting point of the methodical starting point of what I want to do here. For the ones who know me, I'm very fond of methods, so sometimes I just go a little bit backwards in order to explain what I'm trying to approach, and this is what I will do today. So I wanted to propose the concept of philosophical accessory, or the philosophical accessoire. That is to say, what I will try to do in this channel, in this series, is actually to furnish little philosophical accessories. This means that I do not pretend to develop a system or a kind of a comprehensive structure philosophically, but I rather want to let's say design or propose or to sculpt philosophical corners. I don't know if fragments is really the appropriate word, but I think that accessory is really rather poignant, because an accessory, as like for example this pin or the brillen, the eyeglasses, or well, women know that a little bit better than men, but I think that men also have quite a few clues regarding what an accessory is. An accessory is not the full suit. It's not a shirt. It's not kind of something formal. It is something that you add to your outlook. It lies on the surface. And by the way, I think that more and more, I think that philosophy is something which happens on the surface. We tend to somehow to combine our notion of philosophy with something which is deep, but actually when one goes through the philosophical tradition, one sees that it is much more like a kind of a net. It's a kind of a surface on which one can draw very beautiful ornaments and make very beautiful accessories, and sometimes also to pretend that one builds a system. But so in that sense, I don't go in this direction of building a system, but rather really trying to collect these little small items, philosophical items, which one can actually use for whatever circumstances, usages, intentions that one wants. This is also, I think, the let's say the functionality of the accessory. Right. On the other hand, an accessory has a full tradition behind it. You know, it's like when you see a beautiful necklace sitting rightly on some specific neck, or a bracelet, being put just rightly on a certain hand, then something is really built, perhaps architectonically. So this is this principle of the philosophical accessory is how I want to approach parts of philosophical texts. In that sense, it is not deep going, but surface going. But on the other hand, it is also traditional, and it's rather rigorous. Right. Now, yes, before we continue, just to delve into such and such text, by the way, I think that the first Next episode would be on Aristotle's physics, part of Aristotle physics. I really want to finish this video by asking ourselves to be honest about what do we do with the philosophical tradition. What is the reason at all to come to deal with the philosophical text? Is it true that philosophy can really be applied as a theoretical, let's say, interpretative tool of reality? Is it the reason why people in general, sometimes, not very commonly, go to read a philosophical text? What one should do in front of a philosophical text? What are the necessary instruments that one has to have in order to approach a philosophical text? This is absolutely not established or not agreed upon. And if we will not be able to find some proposal for this question, then philosophy is condemned to stay a matter of specialists, sometimes philological, sometimes more somehow conceptual, but with no validity outside a certain very limited and, I would say, not very profound occupation with it. So these are the 2 points I wanted to mention regarding the methodological starting point of what I want to do, philosophical accessory, and the question of why come at all to contact with a philosophical text. So until next time, I hope you liked this small intro 2, and don't miss up on the second episode that will come, I hope, soon enough. Bye bye.